Hello, grade 8 learners! Good day to all of you! It's me again, Ma'am Nek Alfaro, and I'll be with you for another math adventure. Before we start, make sure that you are in a comfortable place and that you have with you your mathematics module for quarter 4, week 1. All right? And also, please prepare an extra sheet of paper and your pen. Are you ready now? Let's start. Let's talk about triangle inequality theorem. About the material or about this lesson, so at the end of the lesson, you students should be able to illustrate theorems on triangle inequality, including the exterior angle theorem, triangle inequality theorem, the hinge theorem, and the converse of the hinge theorem. And now, to unlock some difficulties that we may encounter about this lesson and how these words or terms are used in real life, let's have our word bank. Our first word is exterior. Can you repeat? The word is? All right, exterior. It is a noun and it pertains to the outer surface or structure of something. For example, look at this illustration. I have a jar with floral designs on the exterior, meaning it is outside the design. The floral design is outside the jar. All right, so I hope this one's clear. And in our lesson, we will use the word exterior in exterior angle of a triangle. An exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of its two opposite non-adjacent interior angles. The sum of the exterior angle and the adjacent interior angle that is not opposite is equal to 180 degrees. Thus, it forms a linear pair. Try to look at the figure. So we have a triangle, and the one side of the triangle is extended. Thus, it forms an exterior angle. We have the interior angles A, B, and C. Yan, mag-pen tayo para makita ninyo. Alright, so we have angle A, angle B, and angle C. Those are interior angles. So this line or this side is extended. Thus, it forms angle E. Ang tawag dito is exterior angle. Now, if we add angle A, the measure of angle A and the measure of angle B, it is equal to the measure of angle E. All right? Next, we have the second word, linear. Will you please repeat? Correct, linear. It is an adjective, meaning it is arranged in or extending along a straight or nearly straight line. For example, you look at these ants. Yan. Example, the ants are walking on a linear movement, meaning in a line, all right? Now, linear pair. In mathematics, you will have linear pair. Linear pair of angles are formed when two lines intersect each other at a single point. Single meaning one. The angles are said to be linear if they are adjacent to each other after the intersection of two lines. The sum of angles of a linear pair is always equal to 180, meaning linear paired angles are supplementary. You look at this figure. We have line PQ. We have another line SR. And they have one single point, all right, of intersection, single point of intersection. So we have the linear pair of angles. First pair, we have angle 1 and angle 4. All right, they form a single line. two angles that form a single line. Another one. Let's change the color of the pen so you may see it clearly. We have another pair of linear angles. We have 2 and 4. Angle 2 and angle 4. They form a straight line. Okay? Next, we have another pair of linear angles. Next, we have angle 2 and angle 3. Angle 2 and angle 3. They form a straight line. Okay? And last one, last pair, we have angle 1 and angle 3. All right? Did you get it? Next. Third word is adjacent. Will you please repeat? Louder, please. Adjacent, that is correct. It is an adjective, meaning next to or near something else. You look at these houses, okay? For example, our houses are adjacent to each other, okay? In mathematics, we will use it as adjacent angles. What are these? These are two angles that have a common side and a common vertex, or what you call as the corner point, but do not overlap in any way. When you break down the phrase adjacent angles, it becomes easy to visualize exactly what it is. They are two angles that are next to each other. Look at this figure. We have the common vertex, which is B. We have angle A, B, C. And they have an interior ray, which is ray BD. Therefore, we have two formed angles, angle 1 and angle 2. All right? So meaning angle A, B, D is adjacent to angle D, B, C. Okay? Next, let us have supplementary. The word again is supplementary. Please repeat. Louder, please. That is correct. Supplementary is an adjective meaning completing or enhancing something. For example, there is a supplementary water supply in case the rain supply fails in the farm. This is applicable in farming, right? Here in Sariaya, your parents, mostly of our parents are related with farming, right? Now, supplementary angles are two angles which add up to 180 degrees. Supplementary angles form a straight line when they are out together. Look at this figure. We have two angles. First angle measures 130 degrees and the second angle measures 50 degrees. If you add them, if you get it sum, 130 degrees plus 50 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. All right? Now, please try to look at these symbols, okay? So, we have the first symbol means is less than, okay? And the second one is greater than. So, most students, masyado pa kayong nalilito with these two symbols. So, I'll give you a tip. For the first symbol, tandaan ito ha. Remember, if you write it just like writing letter L, okay? Letter L, meaning less than. Again, if you write it as letter L, therefore the meaning is less than. But if you write it just like number 7, okay? Number 7. What is the seventh alphabet? We have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, 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 G. G is for greater than. All right? So again, if you write it just like writing number 7, it means is greater than. So I hope this one's clear. But of course, we have this third symbol. The third symbol is read as equals or is equal to. Do not use the phrase is equals to. That is wrong. All right? It should be read as equals or is equal to. So although there are many relation symbols, we will only focus on the symbols given to you, these three symbols, all right, for easier understanding. So those are the words for our word bank in this lesson. Now, what you will learn today. So we will have the inequalities in triangles. It has in two forms. First, we have for one triangle and the other one is for two triangles. Now, let's start. Let us have the inequalities in one triangle. First, we have the exterior angle theorem. We have also the triangle inequalities theorem 1, 2, and 3. Let's take a look. With the first one, exterior angle theorem. By extending segment MN of triangle MON to a point P, segment MP is formed. You look at the figure. We have triangle MON. And segment MN is extended to point P. Ito daw. Yan, we extend the line. Alright, so as a result, we have angle ONP. It forms a linear pair with angle ONM. Nasaan yun? We have angle ONM. They are linear pairs. So because it forms a linear pair with one of the angles of triangle OMN, angle ONP is referred to as an exterior angle of triangle OMN. The angles non-adjacent to angle ONP, which are those? Which are the angles who are non-adjacent to angle ONP? We have angle O and angle M. They are called remote interior angles of exterior angle O and P. All right? Next, you try to look at this example. In the triangle shown, angle 1, ito yan, angle 2, and angle 3 are exterior angles. Now, let us identify the remote interior angles of those exterior angles. Okay? First, we have angle 1. What are the two remote interior angle of angle 1? Again, they are supposed to be non-adjacent. So we have angle 5 and angle 6. Correct? Next, how about angle 2? Which are the remote interior angle of angle 2? Yes, you are correct. We have angle 4 and angle 6. Very good. How about our last angle? Angle 3. Anyone? Correct. You have angle 5 and angle 4. Good job. Second, triangle inequality theorem for one triangle. We have the SS to AA or the side angle theorem. So what does this symbol means? If one side of a triangle is longer than a second side, so this capital letter S is for the longer side. Okay? And then this one, yung small s, is for the second side, which is shorter. Okay? Then the angle, kaya ito ay malaking A, capital A, is for the angles. Okay? Angles. So, then the angle opposite the first side is larger than the angle opposite the second side. Again, this symbol for the capital S or the big S, this is the longer side. For small s, this is the shorter side. Big A is for the larger angle, okay? Larger angle. And for the small a, we have the smaller angle, all right? Try to look at the figure. We have triangle FUN. It has three angles, angle F, angle U, and angle N. And they have three sides, segment FU, segment UN, and segment FN. So I use tick marks to identify that they are non-equal sides. All right? So the opposite angle of segment FU is, nasan ang segment FU? We have segment FU. Its opposite angle is angle N. Okay? How about the opposite angle of segment UN? Segment UN, where is it? Segment UN, this one. Which is its opposite angle? Yes, we have angle F. How about segment NF? Segment NF, this one. Segment NF. Which is its opposite angle? Yes, correct. That is angle U. All right, next. Example. Same figure. We have triangle FUN, but it has measures. Okay? Using triangle FUN, if segment FN, this one, it measures 7 centimeters. And segment UN, this one, measures 5 centimeters. Yan, 5 centimeters. Which is larger? Is it angle F or angle U? And why do you think it is? So here is the explanation. Since segment FN, this one, is longer than segment UN, therefore, angle U is larger than angle F. All right? Because opposite the longer side, which is FN, this one, yan. Because opposite the longer side of a triangle is the larger angle, which is angle U. All right? So I hope this one's clear, huh? Let's move on with triangle inequality theorem 2. Yan, baliktad naman. So we have AA to SS, or the angle side theorem. So if one angle of a triangle is larger than a second angle, then the side opposite the first angle is longer than the side opposite the second angle. Yan. So again, capital A refers to the larger angle. Small a refers to the smaller angle. Big S refers to the longer side, and small s refers to the shorter side. Consider this triangle. We have triangle JOY. What could be its possible name? It could be triangle joy, triangle YOJ, triangle OJY. Yan. Can you name the three angles of the three sides? Yes, of course. You already know about it. We have triangle J, triangle Y, and angle O, angle Y, and angle J. In triangle JOY, the opposite side of angle J is segment OY. The opposite side of angle O is segment JY. And the opposite side of angle Y is segment JO. All right? Kung alin yung katapat, that is the opposite side. I hope this is clear to you. Example, same figure, triangle JOY, but it has measures. The measure of angle J is 55 degrees. 5. And angle Y has measured 105 degrees. Which is larger? Is it segment OY, this one, or segment JO? Y. Since angle Y is larger, it has 105-degree measure, then is larger than angle J, which has 55 degrees. Therefore, segment JO is longer than segment OY because opposite the larger angle of a triangle is the longer side according to the ano yan? The triangle inequality theorem 2. Next, triangle inequality theorem 3. We have S sub 1 plus S sub 2 is, anong baso dyan? Is greater than S sub 3. Meaning, the sum of the lengths of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the length of the third side. Yan. For better understanding, let us have this example. In triangle RID, the measures of its sides are as follows. We have RI measures 4 centimeters. Segment ID measures 5 centimeters. And segment RD has a measure of 7 centimeters. Try to add the lengths of the two sides and compare it to the third side. What have you noticed? And let us look at the solution. We have segment RI. Again, it has 4 centimeters. ID has 5 centimeters. And segment RD has 7 centimeters. Yan. So let us test if the following statements are true. So RI has 4. Substitute the given values, all right? Plus ID, which has 5, is, hindi pa natin alam, 7, which is the measure of RD. So let us solve. 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 is greater than 7. The statement is true. All right. How about for the second solution? RD is 7 plus ID is 5 is question mark pa to RI, which is 4. 7 plus 5? Correct. That is 12. 12 is greater than 4. Is it true or false? True. Yes. 12 is greater than 4. How about on the third side? We have RD, which is 7, plus RI. Yes, it is 4. And ID measures 5. 7 plus 4 is? Yes, that is 11. Is 11 greater than 5? Yes, that is true. Yan. Therefore, we have 3 true statements. So based on the given illustration, we can then conclude that the sum of the lengths of any sides of a triangle is greater than the length of the third side. Meaning, pag may isang false sa ating solution, that is not, the statement is not satisfied. Okay? Now let us have a recall on the inequalities of one triangle. Again, we have the first one, the exterior angle theorem. Second, we have the side angle theorem. Third, the angle side theorem. And the fourth one is S sub 1 plus S sub 2 is greater than S sub 3. Now let us move on with the inequalities in two triangles. We only have two. All right. The hinge theorem and the converse of the hinge theorem. Let us talk about the first one. In geometry, the hinge theorem states that if two triangles have two congruent sides or the sides of equal length, then the triangle with a larger angle between those sides will have a longer third side. What does it mean? Mom, I don't get it. So now take a look at the figure. We have triangle A, B, C, and triangle D, E, F. And they have given measures of angle. We have angle C, measuring 105 degrees, and angle F, which measures 110 degrees. Since angle C is less than angle F, is it correct? Yes, 105 is less than 110. Therefore, segment AB is greater than segment DE. AB is less than segment DE. Okay, so I hope you get it. Another one, another example, we have triangle FHG and triangle LNM. Angle H has 117 degrees and angle N has also the same measure. Since angle H is equal to angle N, therefore, segment FG and segment LM is equal to each other. Okay? Next, let us have the converse of the hinge theorem. So it states that if two triangles have two congruent sides, then the triangle with the longer third side will have a larger angle opposite that third side. For example, let's have another color of pen. Let's have a magenta. Yeah. We have triangle A, B, and C, and triangle D, E, F. BC measures 10 centimeters or 10 units, and EF measures 8 units. Since segment BC is greater than segment EF, therefore, the measure of angle BAC is greater than the measure of angle EDF. Okay? I hope you get it. So those are the two inequalities of triangles for two triangles. Okay? Now let us have your learning task. Learning task 1. Using a piece of paper, follow the instructions below. First, draw a triangle and name it as triangle BOD. Second, put point Y on the right side of the triangle. Third, extend line segment OD to point Y. Number 4, identify the exterior angle of the triangle and its two remote interior angles. Number 5, now cut the two remote interior angles and paste it on the exterior angle. Then observe. Okay? So please be mindful in doing this activity, especially in using scissors or any cutting materials. Okay? Make sure that you are guided with an adult. All right? So you'll be safe. After doing that activity, please answer the following questions. Number 1, state the relationship between the exterior angle of a triangle and how it compares to the two remote interior angles of a triangle. Second question, is there another pattern or relationship that you notice about the sum of the two remote interior angles compared to the exterior angle of a triangle? Now you explain. Okay? For our second learning task, using the figure on the right, we have triangle RLN. Write the correct relationship symbol or relation symbol is greater than, is less than, or is equal to, given the following situations. For the first situation, we have triangle LRN. The measure of angle L is 61 degrees and the measure of angle R is 48 degrees. Compare the measure of their sides. Okay? For letter B, using the same figure but not the same measure, we have segment LN measures 8 centimeters, segment RN has 12 centimeters, and segment LR is 15 centimeters. Compare using the symbols with numbers 4 and 5. Okay? Learning task 3. Yan. We have choices here. So this one's your favorite. First, write the letter of the correct answer on the space provided before each number. For numbers 1 to 2, refer to the choices A, B, C, D above. And for numbers 3 to 4, refer to the choices inside the box A, B, C, and D. For our assimilation part, prepare some sticks, cut them according to the given measurements, then determine which of the given sets will form a triangle. Paste your output on a short bond paper and write if it forms a triangle or not. Okay? So again, for some sticks, you may use walis tingting. But then again, please be mindful and careful in using these materials, okay? Do it in a safe place with a guardian and away from children younger than you, all right? Sa mga siblings ninyo, please put it away from them. Sticks and cutting materials may hurt you and those who are with you. So please be careful, okay? Okay? Yan. Using this measures, we have 12, 8, 6 in centimeters na lamang. Okay? In centimeters using your ruler. For our assessment, complete the table below. We have 3 items only and 3 figures are given. Triangle FUN, triangle GEO, and triangle TRY. You will just identify the largest angle, the smallest angle, the longest side, and the shortest side using the given measurements. Now, let us check your understanding. It is not included in your module. Just check if you just understand what we had learned today. Number 1, quick check it ha, quick check. The sum of the lengths of any 2 sides of a triangle is blank than the length of the third side. A, less. B, greater. C, equal. 5 seconds. Give me your answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer is greater. Correct letter B. Number 2. Use triangle inequality theorem 3 to show whether the given numbers can be the length of the sides of the triangle. 6, 9, 8. Yes or no? Yes or no? Is it a triangle or not? I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Correct answer? Yes, that is a triangle. If you add 6 and 9, we have 15. 15 is greater than 8. 9 plus 8, 17. 17 is greater than 6. And 6 plus 8 is 14. 14 is greater than 9. Those are true statements. So therefore, it forms a triangle. How about this set of numbers? 8, 7, and 2. Does it form a triangle? Yes or no? Yes or no? I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Correct answer is yes, yes, yes. So we have 8 plus 7, 15 is greater than 2. Correct. 7 plus 2, 9. 9 is greater than 8. True pa rin. So 8 plus 2, 10. 10 is greater than 7. So those statements are true. So therefore, it can form a triangle. Next, how about this one? 4, 10, 16. Answer? Yes or no? No, 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 no. Why not? Oh, 4 plus 10. 14. 14 is not greater than 16. So the statement is false. All right? It cannot form a triangle. Last one. 2, 13, 30. Yes or no? Yes or no? I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Answer? No, never. It is not going to happen. Since 2 plus 13 is 15. 15 is not greater than 30. All right? How about this one? Given the measures of the sides of the triangle, name the largest and the smallest angle. Ito tayo sa una. Letter A. Based on this figure, which is the largest and the smallest angle? Yes, correct. The largest angle is C, since it is opposite the longest side. And the smallest angle is B, since it is opposite the shortest side, which is 4. How about letter B? We have triangle X, Y, and Z. Which is the largest and smallest angle? Correct. The largest angle is Z, because opposite it is the longest side, which has the measure of 16. The smallest angle is Y, since it is opposite the shortest side, which has the measure of 8. Last one, letter C, triangle PQR, which is the largest angle. We have 8.5 as the longest side. Opposite it is angle P. That's why it is the largest angle. And the smallest angle is angle Q, since it is opposite the shortest side, which is 4.5. All right? Now, given the measures of the angles of the triangle, put tick marks on the figure to identify the shortest to longest side of the triangles. Yan. Right, let us go back. Let us put tick marks. So we have 30 as the smallest angle. This is the shortest side. 60 ang kasunod. And then the longest side is opposite the largest angle, which is 90. For letter B, this is the shortest. Next. And then this is the longest side. Segment QR. So we are already done. Last one, we have 40 as the opposite angle. Yeah, this is the shortest side, ST. And then segment SU next. And the longest side is segment TU. Okay, so I hope everything is clear now. And that ends our lesson for today. Thank you so much for listening and for participating actively. Let's make our next discussion more lively by doing advanced reading about proving triangle inequalities. You may also identify terms for our word banks. And if you have queries, inquiries, questions, and everything that is not clear to you, please make send a personal message for me. All right? So our motto for our math adventure, let's make complicated things simple. All right? So again, this is Ma'am Nek saying goodbye and see you again on our next meeting. Goodbye. Be safe, everyone.